Most Wanted Criminals 2022. Alejandro Castillo. Born on November 26, 1998 in Arizona. Wanted for the murder of Trevor Sandy in Charlotte, North Carolina. In 2016, a back then 17-year-old Castillo worked at a Shomar's restaurant in Charlotte, North Carolina, and was co-workers with 23-year-old Trevor Sandy. The two dated in past, and at some point Sandy had lent Castillo some money, which he never paid back to her. Another co-worker of theirs was 19-year-old Amia Feaster, who was Castillo's new girlfriend after his split from Sandy. On August 9, 2016, Castillo texted Sandy saying that he would like to repay her the money she had previously loaned him. Sandy agreed to meet Castillo at a quick trip located on Eastway Drive in Charlotte. Castillo was picked up that afternoon by Feaster, his new girlfriend, who took him to the meeting in her car. Sandy was last seen alive at the quick trip where she agreed to meet Castillo. It is believed that instead of repaying her, Castillo forced Sandy to withdraw all the money from her bank account, possibly with a gun. According to Sandy's uncle, her bank statements showed that she withdrew $1,000 from an ATM. After this withdrawal, there was no money left in her bank account. Her body was found on 17th of August 2016. Investigators believe that Castillo then drove to a wooded area in Cabarrus County where he shot her once in the head, killing her. Her body was then dumped in a ravine. Castillo and Feaster then fled in Sandy's black four-door 2003 Toyota Corolla. They made their way to Arizona, where they crossed the border into Mexico. Investigators believe that Castillo is still hiding in Mexico. On 20th of October 2016, Feaster turned herself into authorities in Mexico. She was charged with accessory after the fact of felony murder and theft of a motor vehicle. According to Feaster, both she and Castillo had been staying with Castillo's cousins in Aguascalientes. At some point of their stay, Castillo disappeared and went missing. Nobody heard about him ever since. Trevor Scott Sparks. Trevor Scott Sparks is wanted for escaping confinement. As per the FBI article, Sparks was convicted on November 7, 2022, by a federal trial jury of leading a criminal conspiracy linked to 2 murders and multiple violent assaults, and which distributed at least 1 kilogram of methamphetamine every day for nearly a year in the Kansas City, Springfield, St. Joseph, and St. Louis, Missouri areas, as well as illegally possessing firearms. He was found guilty of 1 count of conspiracy to distribute methamphetamine, 1 count of participating in a money laundering conspiracy, 1 count of possessing firearms in relation to a drug trafficking crime, and 1 count of being a felon in possession of firearms and ammunition. Sparks was being held in the Cass County, Missouri jail and escaped confinement on December 5, 2022. Sparks escaped with convicted inmate Sergio Perez Martinez. It is not known if the 2 individuals are traveling together. On December 7, 2022, Sparks was charged via federal criminal complaint in the United States District Court, Western District of Missouri, Western Division, Kansas City, Missouri, with escape from confinement and aid or assist escape from confinement. Arnoldo Jimenez. Arnoldo Jimenez, born February 19, 1982, is an American fugitive who was added to the FBI 10 Most Wanted Fugitives list on May 8, 2019. He is wanted for the May 2012 murder of his wife Estrella Carrera on the day after their wedding. She was found dead in a bathtub at her apartment in Burbank, Illinois. Arnoldo Jimenez and Estrella Carrera were married on May 11, 2012, at Chicago City Hall. Carrera had 2 children, 1 9-year-old daughter from a previous relationship, and a 2-year-old son with Jimenez. The couple had dinner with family and friends that night and then headed to a nightclub, which they left around 4 a.m. on the morning of May 12th. It is believed by the FBI that on the way home the couple got into a heated argument in Jimenez's black 2006 Ford or Maserati. Jimenez then fatally stabbed Carrera multiple times in his car and dragged her body into her apartment. Carrera's body was dumped in the bathtub at her apartment, and she was still wearing the same silver dress she wore to her wedding. Carrera was meant to pick up her children from family members on May 12th, but she never showed up. Her family members then reported her missing to police. Her body was found inside her apartment on the afternoon of May 13th. Police confirmed there was no sign of a forced entry. Jimenez had also disappeared, and his car was nowhere to be found. 3 days later, on May 15th, Jimenez was charged with first-degree murder, and a state warrant was issued for his arrest. In September 2012, police made a drug arrest on Jimenez's brother, Humberto. During the search of his property, police discovered Arnoldo's black Maserati in the garage. Blood was found inside the car, leading police to the conclusion that Jimenez had killed Carrera in his car and dragged her body into the bathtub inside her apartment. Police believe Humberto drove Arnoldo to Mexico in his car and left him there. FBI believes Jimenez is hiding in Durango, Mexico.